exists. I believe that people have leveraged their networks and their knowledge about how dirty it is, um, and try to convince people to do, to run. I think that some of those that you mentioned, what I wrote down here was people that are like really wealthy, that have the resources. There's like a big businessman or a woman who's run large organizations and done well. They then jump into the political arena, and it's like they're ashamed about their success. People should not be ashamed about their success. Trump's not ashamed about his success. He's not. He's a guy. It's like, hey, I worked my tail off, and I got a great thing. He talks about it. Now, Romney was an example, and he's sort of like an in between guy, although he's been in politics a long time. But Romney tried to do while he was running for president, he tried to do the blue jeans and like a cool guy, like he's one of us, right? I mean, and it turns people off. Like, don't be something that you're not. If you're a good leader and you've done well in life, don't be ashamed of that. In fact, be proud of it. We look at you and we're like, man, you did it.
I agree.
That's what I want.
I agree.
Right? I'm going to look at a guy like you and go, man, this guy's done really well. How does he done it? Because he works hard. He's smart. He deals with people.
That's not look at you. 33 years, 3-star. You know how hard it is to be a 3-star. When I was in the Army, when a 3-star walked into the room, we froze.
Yeah,
I can tell you how many times I saw a 3-star in the 2.5 years for being in there. I fully agree. But why aren't those guys running?
It's funny. I think you described it with all of how much they're going to attack, right? So if you're not on that team, okay, we've been talking. I don't. That you're not on that sort of team on the left.
Sure.
Okay, you're not on that team. They're going to come after you really hard. And why do we know that? How do we know that? Look at what they've already done.
Yeah.
So the infiltration, because you've been, I want you to be specific. The infiltration that's been going on in our government has been going on for a long time. Trump was in history, in U.S. history, Trump is going to be, and he get pissed, but it's what it is. He's going to be kind of a blip in history, but it could be a blip that either shows that there was a guy that stood up at one moment in U.S. history that was fighting for everything that we believe in, that this country was built upon, and he was fighting for us, and we didn't get behind him. Or he wins again, and we have some breathing space. We have some breathing space because he's not the answer. He's not he's not going to be the answer to all of our problems. We've got a lot of problems in this country. So, and in terms of other candidates, like in this case, because we mentioned Vivek, there are people out there, and you got to examine these people. As time goes on, I mean, there's no more examining me. You can go and look at whatever you want. It's all out there. Now, you might have to go to the 20th page on Google to find some